that.
Let me add something quickly. Okay, when you look at private businesses, they look at what is our competitive edge. How can we be ahead of our competitors? So not that uchumi imeharibika because of no legalization of banking. Of course, I agree with Ruth, corruption should be blamed. But look at this situation, that if private businesses are looking into the future, why is government scared to look into the future? And the future is legalization of industrial hemp or marijuana. So our idea as Roots Party is to run a profitable government, devoid from increasing taxes from Kenyans, from getting further debt, but we are going to look for our own money. Our own money will come from legalizing a regulation of marijuana. Case in time, a pilot study will be Kulalu Galana, the 1 million acre project. Iyo iko 1 million, that is times 5 of what China got in 2021. So we'll have 6 billion USD. You can do the math in Kenyan shillings. That money is money that will be used to pay teachers, pay the civil service, increase their salaries in trenches. So for us, tunaangalia competitive edge, what private businesses do.
Niulize Justina swali kidogo, kuna kuanga na employee incentives. Ukifanya kazi kwa bakery, huwa wakati mwingine unapatiwa mkate uende nayo nyumbani. Na je, bangi watenda nyumbani na nini?
Watenda nyumbani na very good question. Watenda nyumbani na proceeds of bangi. And it's good you brought me to this idea. The youth in this country, not all of them want to be employed. But hawa vijana wanatafuta capital. Unaenda bank unaitishwa logbook, title deed. Kweli, you don't have. What we are going to do with Roots Party, I told you government owns 10% of 144 million acres. In every county, government land will give 200,000 acres to our youth. We'll have a thing like the Yali project, which we are calling Roots Entrepreneurship Initiative. Tunafanya competition, tunachukua 50,000 youth. Kwa hiyo mradi ya 200,000 acres. Na ujue bangi grows in 4 months. So akishauza hiyo bangi yake, hiyo proceeds, 2.8 million according to hesabu za China, youth atakuwa na capital, seed capital ama capital to boost their business. So you won't take home bangi, Ruth. You'll take home capital for investment.
But ni legal, lakini bado watu wanavuta. I don't know how we will deal with those incentives.
So those are the challenges in this country. In fact, we should ask the ones who are in government now, why is it illegal and Kenyans are smoking? That's the question to them.
Kwa hivyo Ruth, kwa wewe ni kuhalalisha kutohalalisha bangi au ni swala la maadili?
Kutohalalisha, the constitution does not allow.
Lakini unaona kwamba inahujumu maadili?
Sorry?
Inahujumu maadili au haswa tatizo lenu kama Agano Party ni kwamba bangi ni mbaya, haistahili kuhalalishwa au ni swala la maadili?
Ni maswala ya maadili na si Agano Party, ni wa Kenya. Kama it is already legal, it is currently illegal. So how safe is it? How safe is it when we start taking it up? That means we are destroying a whole generation. We're destroying our children. I am concerned as a Kenyan.
So you're being unfair to Ruth. You know Ruth cannot support her manifesto. So it's true atasema ni mbaya.
Let me give you some 60 more seconds, Ruth.
Yes.
Is it a question of faith and values that drives your opposition to the Roots Party's manifesto and proposal to engage in marijuana farming?
It is more values. It is more value and faith too, yes. It is more values and faith too. Because I'm trying to look at, right now, currently what is happening in Kenya right now. Nirudie statement. It is illegal. Lakini watoto wamejaa madhare. Wamama wanalia pale nje. So I'm wondering, how many are smiling? How many are going to smile? How many are educated out there to know that hii ni biashara, mtoto hafai kuvuta? Children are idle out there. Watajaribu kuvuta kidogo, and you know the consequence is going to be what we all know. Watoto tunapoteza ufahamu, tunapoteza future.
I think I was clear on the control measures on this, Ruth. Nilisema the seed will be CBD, tutatumia KEFIS, tutapatiana licenses, we'll reintroduce agricultural officers to man or inspect what Kenyans are doing, and we are also going to bring back the NYS, those ones who have graduated, to control government marijuana. So I think the control measures, and that is why we are saying legalize and regulate.
Unajua hata ile shamba iko thika pale ya mananasi iko na control measures, lakini bado watu wanaiba.
Sasa it is our Kenyans we need to change tabia zetu venye Ruth anasema.
Yes, you take electrical fence, I don't know. I don't know.
Very well. Let me move you now to a different aspect of this debate.
Yes.
In 2 minutes, Justina, you're not alone in this race to become the next deputy president. You also have Martha Karua, Rigathi Gachagua. What sets you apart from them? And are there issues that you agree with them and their manifestos, and those that you don't agree with? In 2 minutes.
Let me first say I respect the ones you've mentioned, because I remember 30 years ago, I was a young girl that had been in politics. So being on the same ballot paper with them is very humbling. And there are strides they have made, fighting for democracy of this country. So I respect that. But what sets us apart is that 30 years they have been there. They have been telling us the same narrative, which they're telling us now. They are not responsive to the youth of this country. Youth whose parents took out loans to educate them, and they're still living at home because they're unemployed.